Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato. This is Oxygen Not Included, the agricultural update. There has been two major updates since we last sat down and played this game, so I figure that now is a pretty good time to pick it back up because boy oh boy do I like this game, and I can't wait to jump right into it. Let's just jump straight into a new game. We're starting a brand new world. And we've got a bunch of different plans that we want to try and enact in this run. So, we can shuffle if we choose to do so. I kind of want to make sure that we've got someone who's good at digging at the start. Someone who is pretty good at digging. Athletics, cooking. I mean, athletics is nice at the start because you need one for the... Let's just keep on shuffling you until we get someone who's actually good at digging. Just give me someone who's good at digging. Okay, you're -5 at athletics, that's fine. We're gonna get someone who is kind of athletic. You're not a very good person. You're not a very good person, but it's fine. You're good at digging, you're good at athletics, and you're good at construction. You're just way better, actually. Let's keep you around. Although, you're really good digging. You're really good at digging. Does 50% really matter? Okay, let's keep it like this, because let's dig. That's fine, digging. I'm also going to try and get a construction bonus on this guy. That's what I'm going to really try and get. This looks pretty good. You're a mouth breather. Air consumption is a little bit up, but interior decorator, that is fine. Name our colony. Should we just randomize it? Dwelling. Dwelling. It's a little dwelling. All right, that's good. So I'm pretty happy with what we've got overall. Construction is not a huge bonus, but the construction that we've got on here is pretty nice, and digging is really good. Athletics, that's kind of nice. Athletics on 2 out of 3 of the folk that we've got is very nice indeed. Let us indeed embark. All right. So everyone is filled with new hope, which is exactly what we like to see. And let's immediately pause and let's immediately assess our surroundings. Assess our surroundings? Yeah, let's have a look at our surroundings and see what we've got here and what we can do. Also, I'm going to turn the audio up just a little bit because I just can't hear anything. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, anyway, yeah. Okay, so we want to try and make a colony that really can make use of all of the air that we're going to be pumping around and maneuvering. So that's going to involve basically making a colony that is much more vertical than the last one was. The last one was pretty vertical, but this one I want to be very vertical. So we're going to need a lot of ladders. We're going to need a lot of digging stuff out, and we're gonna try our very best to probably have some sort of like a main corridor up and down here. That to me sounds like a really good idea. So I'm thinking. Let's get the dig tools out and let's create a pathway over to here. No, wait. Hold on. I need to think about this. Up here. I want this to be the first pathway. Okay? So, the pathway is going to be 2 wide. It's going to be 2 ladders wide. And it's going to be in these 4 squares all the way down. Does that make sense? I'm really not explaining it very well, but let's give it a crack. Alright. Let's get that to be dug out. Let's get that to be dug out because that's going to be the corridor. And then we're going to need to try and build some ladders into that area. So the ladders are going to be coming down these 2. We're going to have double ladders, which is going to be grand and it's going to be glorious. And I've got a perfect plan. The toilet is going to be built very soon indeed. Okay, get to work, everybody. We're also going to be better at prioritizing stuff, so that's going to be kind of nice. A storage compactor. I don't really want to put a storage compactor. I kind of want this area alone just to be the printing pod. Mostly because I kind of want it to be like this. Let's get some ladders down here. Let's zone them out for now. That should be rather lovely. Got a bunch of sandstone, so that's kind of cool, I suppose. It's not very much, but It's fine. We're going to need to get food set up. We're going to need to get toilets set up. Toilets are kind of like the first priority, I would say. Let's get this dug out as well. Might as well. If we've got someone spare just sitting around not doing anything, might as well get somebody to go and do a job. And I want sort of, yeah, something that's 3 high, let's say, at least for this one. So let's get this area all cleaned out. Good, 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 good. Already, I feel that we are just doing so much better. Requires no piping. Must be periodically emptied onto dirt. Yes, so we're going to be sticking a toilet all the way over here. And maybe this will just be the toilet area. I don't really know. I've not thought that far ahead, but at least I've got a plan, okay? At least I've got a plan. Okay, toilet is going down. You people are hard at work. Yes, dirty breath, holding your hands. Oxygen overlay. Yep, I am gonna fix this whole oxygen thing. Trust me, this is definitely something that will be fixed. But we're gonna need to get some algae. So a little bit of algae over there. And we need raw metal as well, which is accessible to an extent. The air is just straight up unbreathable. Okay, that's cool. That is fine. It's not a big deal. No oxygen. Not a problem. Not a problem. People are stressed, but I'm okay with that. Okay, build the outhouse. Get that done, just so we can sort of say, hey, yeah, that's what we're doing. There's a muck root over there. There's a briar seed. A briar seed, I'm presuming that's a new thing. It does indeed seem to be. Bit of granite, obsidian. Interesting. Interesting. So we need some dirt for that area. There is a little bit of dirt over here. I think that honestly, probably we want to try and mine into this area. This area is not going to be permanently available for everyone. I think that this is more so going to be a temporary area. So we'll need to keep that in mind. I'm also going to start to queue up some more excavating. And then we're going to excavate this area all the way up to about there. And then we're also going to queue up some more digging over here. Dig out that one. And dig out that one. In fact, dig out all those. Yeah, just do that. Oh, you can climb down there anyway. Perfect. Building lacks resources. The outhouse. Yes, I know the outhouse lacks resources. That's exactly why we're moving on up in the world. What is this? Mealwood seed. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this area is where we're going to keep all of the storage compactors. Guys, I'm totally on this. I'm totally on this. The toilet is up. That's perfect. It's exactly what we like to see. And soon, we will be getting our first algae thing. And in fact, I think probably cancel this, but keep it dug out, please. And cancel that as well. Cancel that build. In fact, no. Keep on building down. Like that far, maybe? Yeah, try building down that far, because we're going to put some algae things down here. Unfortunately, we haven't dug out the algae things, but there's no real rush to get the algae things. These guys may be in a little bit of unbreathable territory, but it's not like it's a permanent sort of fixture, so you guys can enjoy the lack of air for a little bit longer, I'm afraid. Or you're going to have to. You're not going to enjoy it. But there you go. That's the sad state of affairs, apparently. Oh, yes, we need raw metal. That's why I also dug into here, because there's a little bit of raw metal over here that I think is just going to be just enough in order for us to snag a... whatever you call it. What's the term? Fucking... this one. Algae deoxidizer. That's the one. Oh. That's a strong cancel. I definitely did not mean to do that. Food source, yes, I'm gonna be getting on top of that very, very soon indeed. We've got 22,000 calories of edible food. I'm sure you guys are all going to be very, very hungry indeed, but do you know what I really want? I really, really, really just want to tidy everything up. That's what I like to do. I like to have things tidy. And I want to make sure that we do this a hell of a lot better. Okay. There we go. Let's make sure that everything is going to be tidy. And then we'll get to it. That's right. Fill it up. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. I know there's no oxygen, but trust me, I'm working on the oxygen. If you guys were, you know, a little bit better, then that would be fine. So let's think about this. What do we want to do? Probably at the very first, let's build all of these first, right? And then let's think about useful resources to least useful resources, just to save the duplicates time in order to help them out a little bit. Okay, let's say, sure, you know, fuck it. Okay, everything for the moment can keep everything else. Like, so everything can keep everything. There's no great rush in order to get stuff packed away, so I'd much prefer if people just started doing the excavation a little bit. I'm sure raw material will start coming in very, very soon indeed. We've got a little bit of dirt for the toilet, which is lovely. And as soon as we start taking up some of this metal, then we're going to be able to plonk down our first algae deoxidizer. There we go. Raw metal. We've got more than enough to accomplish that now. Let's whap you in at the bottom, you in at the bottom. We're basically going to try and just get like a whole raft of algae deoxidizers at the bottom here. Now, something else that I was perhaps a little bit nonchalant about in the past is that I've just built loads of these things and then they've just consumed algae for days. So perhaps let's only do 2 for now. That's probably a reasonable thing to suggest, but the reason that it's at the bottom of the base is that oxygen floats upwards, and, you know, that's something that I had to learn the hard way, so I'm pretty happy that we're going to be able to make this happen. Okay, so I guess we'll build another one right there. This needs to be powered, and we are going to be sorting the power very, very shortly indeed, but at least we've got them now, so that's a step in the right direction. Now pick up all of the nonsense around here, and then start filling up all of the storage compactors, which is very, very nice indeed. Okie doke. Power is next. Power, and power through the generation of a manual generator. Now we could do it over here, but I don't really want to keep the toilets next to the whatever. We're eventually going to stick down a second ladder in here. I kind of want to have some sort of like a central reservation, and I'm thinking perhaps on this central reservation is an ideal place to put a generator or 2. So let's zone that out, and then I guess we can have like another corridor heading up this way. Something like this. I'm sort of just mapping this out in my mind, but I've got an idea of how I want the base to look. Did we build any beds? Like, I don't even think. Can we build any beds? Furniture. We can build cots. Yeah, we can build them, apparently. We really should build them, because that'll help keep the stress down. The waste excretions of a hatch can be used as fuel. Interesting. Interesting. I swear to God, the number of little beasties around is much more than I originally played with. Alright, let's stick that in. 3 times speed, because I can't be bothered waiting around. And let's get back to it. There we go, folks. It's digging time. Colony needs a food source. Yes, I'm very, very aware of this. 24,000 calories of edible resources, though. We've managed to pick up a couple of seeds, grubs, or whatever the hell they're called. We're going to be getting a generator. We're going to be getting 1, 2, potentially 3 generators, although I really don't think that we're going to need 3 generators. I think, honestly, this is enough for now. Even the whole... uh-oh. You're a little bit cold, are you? Where is the temperature graph? It's F4, apparently. Comfort zone. Body heat loss. Unbreathable. It's the comfort zone. I mean, that works for me. Okay, you're on the toilet. That's good. Good. Electrical wire. Let's get some electrical wire down here. I mean, 2 is probably more than enough for now. Let's keep that disabled. You're enjoying a little bit of grub there. I like it very much, buddy. I like it very much. Well, I don't like your grub, but I like the, you know, I like the fact that you're eating it. That's kind of nice. Of course, the great thing about this is that it's going to make the whole food production process a hell of a lot easier. We're going to zone that for digging out. I suppose we can just make this the corridor, right? I mean, there's already a bit of sand down here, so... yeah. So basically, we're going to have 2 more algae things at the bottom over here. I think that's the plan for now, anyway. That's the plan. That's the plan, anyway. In fact, we'll probably end up having algae things all the way across the bottom, right? Because we can get those super special tiles through research. We can get those super special tiles. We might not even want the algae things at the bottom. We might want the algae terrarium. Terrarium? Whatever. We might want one of those, or we might want lots of those because they're a bit better at actually doing what they're supposed to do. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Let's get a ladder. Let's get it on the outside so it looks somewhat consistent. Let's get it all the way up there. Let's get this all the way up there. Perfect. It's working, folks. It's working. The base plan, I swear, is working. Honestly, it feels so good to, like, play this game again and just, like, have a clean slate, so to speak. It's really nice. What are your skills? Are you the one that's good at athletics? Yeah. Alright, you're not terrible. You're deactivated. We need some algae delivery. I don't know where the hell the algae is, but it really needs to be added. Because that will seriously increase our oxygen generation, and I am in the mood for some oxygen generation. That's a really weird thing to say. I'm in the mood for some oxygen generation. That's right. Grimy, sore back. Does everyone have a sore back? I'm sure everyone actually has a sore back. You know what? Let's fix that right now. Let's try and aim to have everyone not have a sore back by the end of the day. It's probably a good goal. All right, oxygen generation should start to be addressed. We're wasting a hell of a lot of power here, so I honestly probably think that we should put down a little bit of batteries. A little bit of batteries? You know what I mean. Because we're only consuming 120. So we're basically wasting all of this energy for absolutely nothing. And put down a tile here because I want that to look... in fact, no, what am I doing? We're digging out both of these things. I don't know what I was thinking there. Yeah, where do we want people to sleep? We need people to sleep somewhere, but I don't really want to make it somewhere that... maybe up here? I was going to put food generation up here. That's the problem. Maybe we can have sleeping quarters over in this area. I think that's probably the best plan that we've got for now. I'm not convinced that this is going to be a permanent measure, but sleeping quarters for now will go in those 4 places. We will be getting our next duplicate very, very soon in 1.1 cycle, so in, what, cycle 3.5-ish. So that's kind of nice. But in the meantime, let's check on oxygen generation. And as you can see, we are already doing significantly better than we were, you know, a couple of minutes ago, really. Like, this area is doing really, really good. And as soon as we get the other algae deoxidizers at the bottom here, then that'll be absolutely fantastic. I shouldn't have built the ladders here, but it doesn't particularly matter for now. Doesn't particularly matter. Okay, cots are being built, which is exactly what we like to see. I'm inclined just to sort of leave things alone for now and see how they go. Yeah. Okay, stress is still at 0%. That's a strong endorsement of the situation at hand at the moment, I think. You're going to continue digging stuff out. That's good. I mean, this ladder infrastructure improvement isn't absolutely essential. I'll grant you that, and maybe we should be concentrating our efforts on other stuff. Yeah, let's cancel that ladder for a second. But as long as we're sort of doing stuff and working in the general direction that I've sort of determined, I think I'm actually okay with this. Yeah, I'm actually okay with this. We've got the cots down. That's actually a remarkably good movement in the right direction. I didn't expect to be able to get cots as fast as we managed to get them, so that's kind of nice. We've also got a surprising amount of calories around, just sitting everywhere across the base. So that's kind of nice as well. We're going to be getting batteries built pretty much right now, I should think, right? Yep, indeed, we're getting batteries built as we speak. That's even more fantastic. And as soon as we get our brand new duplicates, we'll be able to pick and choose what we want them to do. But electric cabling will be coming along very, very soon indeed. Surely one more little bit of electric cabling. This battery will be able to charge, that's for sure. Yep, so what's the electrical overlay? This one. Yeah, so all of the runoff power should just get stored up in these batteries for now. Which means that we'll be able to keep the oxygen, the algae deoxidizer, available for a pretty significant period of time, actually, I should think. Yeah, so that's really, really nice. This entire half of the base is now completely fine for oxygen, basically due to one algae deoxidizer. That's a pretty good endorsement, if ever I saw one. I'm gonna end the episode here. That's a pretty good place to end the episode. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over to Potato. This has been Oxygen Not Included. I'll see you next time. Bye.